other day.
Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Hey, what's up? It's the Rambling Gamer. I'm going to feature some Fallout 4 from Far Harbor. Been a while since I featured live gameplay. I mean, I stream all the time, but this will be the featured. You'll notice it'll get a little more views. The view budget's been dropped a little bit, but that's just to accommodate the new house. But I'm the Rambling Gamer. I do this pretty much almost daily. Running through the world of Fallout 4. I tried Skyrim for a little bit, wasn't for me. I could see the similarities of funness between Fallout 4 and Skyrim, but overall it just wasn't for me. Now we're gonna have to keep this non-gory, so we see some bad guys over here. We can at least look at them, but we're not gonna engage because it'll get gory. We don't want that. I can't feature gory, but I can feature cool. Right now what this is the Far Harbor. So there's the basic Commonwealth in Boston, and then you have the Far Harbor, and you have Nuka World, which is an arcade. This is more like an Alan Wake, kind of Stephen King-ish fog. The fog. Really makes me think of Alan Wake, but kind of like backcountry. And as usual, this is after a nuclear war. That's Heather. She's a companion. She'll run around with me and talk to me and give me quest options. It's one of my favorite aspects about these games is the mods. Fans are able to pretty much do anything that they want, like add outfits for characters. As you can see here, I have a flashlight that's direct. The regular flashlight for Fallout illuminates the whole area, not like a flashlight. But if you have the mod, then you're able to use it as a regular. I just think it's more realistic. For this one's, I'm in a suit. Fallout revolves around kind of upgrading and finding a super awesome suit. So we're not going to turn on the radio. We're going to do everything we can to make this able to be the feature for a couple of weeks. This is power armor. You always have to find a battery for the back there. It's a fusion core. You see the character climb right inside here. Like. I know where we can go to keep it kind of cool. I'll show you a settlement that I made. Let's see. Might have to go to... Here's a map. Here's the Commonwealth. Nice. We're going to fast travel to the Commonwealth. So we're going from one DLC map to the other. On my channel, when a game's really good, that's what I like to share. Sometimes it's hard to go out in that huge library of gaming awesomeness and find something you can really dig your teeth into. This is one of those. So now we're back on the mainland. I want to show you. Let's see, which one is my best? Okay, This is an old drive-in movie, but with all the mods and some of the cheats that I have activated, I've made this place pretty big. I have arcade machines there, and what you do is you're making a safe haven for all the guys that are walking around the Commonwealth now. I mean, this whole area can be filled up with your people that you bring into your area, kind of take care of them, and they interact, and you'll see them cook, and you'll see them selling things. I don't think this one has a donut shack yet, but I can also set up a donut shop. Oh, that's at the castle, so I can show you that. I had a mod for the Ninja Turtle costumes, but that one got removed before I could save it and back it up. But this really is, it's one of the best games, and I'm past a real good game that's an RPG for me. I'll spend 20 hours on. Fallout's the first one. I've surpassed that. I don't even count the hours. It's well past 30. So right here you have an old drive-in theater. And since it is a feature, one of the things that I do feel is nice about my streaming, you'll notice I'm not a very loud person. Not a lot of overreactions. I'm a little bit more low energy.
My dad told me about movies, so I know what they are, but I've never seen one.
Oh, look, that's really cool. She acknowledged that we've gone into a movie theater.
Where there's a crater, there's ferals or crazy atom lovers. Can't think of anyone else that could stand it. Oh, aliens maybe.
See, she's fan-made. Bethesda didn't make her. Somebody went out of their way to even voice that. That's not an actor that Bethesda hired. But Bethesda's cool enough to say, yeah, if you want to go out of your way and voice a script, go ahead. And because they do that, we get more characters to run around with. So here's some of the power armor. These are some of my featured ones. We'll go ahead and park this bad boy right here. If I don't run off the script, I can edit. I have a few older videos that you can go through and see some of the stuff I've edited for fun. But mostly I like the live stream. It's just, I don't know, it's real. Because ultimately, what I'm trying to recreate is that gaming high point that I had where people just kind of came into my room. Like, I lived in the dorms, and usually people that had video games like Xboxes or PlayStation 2s, they just leave their dorm open. You go in, play a game with them, or play some Tekken, play some Madden or whatever. And that was always fun. It's always fun to have somebody chilling while you're playing video games. And that's what's nice about the internet, because you never know who's going to come through and check out the stream live. You don't know when there's actually somebody there. So it kind of recreates that I'm not really by myself. I'm sharing this at the same time, encouraging others to check this out. Now, if you get all of this goes way past what you are allowed to put on one settlement, but there was a mod that lets you put as many items as you want. You just have to make sure you got the memory. And you don't mind crashing and saving all the time. Speaking of which, so you can see this is
as honest work gets.
This is the dining area. You got the right stools, they'll sit and they'll actually eat.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Well, that's what I like to hear. Here's the bar. You can come here. She's got drinks.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
That's actually true. That's a place that you can
Someone that
go
needs
to.
a drink.
Here, we'll go ahead and barter
Let's see
with
what
her.
you got.
Let me know what you'd like.
Let's see. Now she's got a store we can invest in. We'll bring in some of the caps. And it's fun to sell weapons to them. So I picked all these up. I was out doing stuff that we can't really feature. The combat's awesome. It's just, it's way past Fortnite. It's way past Battlefield. It is very mature content. But you can see she has the currency in Fallout is caps. I've got 12,000 caps. She's got 800. And by giving her all those big weapons, also, since she's a bar, we can give her aid and alcohol. Let's see here. Some drugs. Some moonshine. Let's see some gumdrops. So she's got some candy. Some beer. Here's some beer. Let's see. Some Nuka-Cola. Copyright Nuka-Cola, 1962. Wonder when this is. Is this in the 60s? Then we accept that. She says I don't have that many caps, and I go, that's cool. That's cool. We put it on loan. I trust you. That's why I invested. Because we got it like that. Now these are cool because they're look at that. I made an arcade. Now, I'm not a big proponent for pay and play, but these were $4.99 and I adore them. Well worth it. Check it out here. I don't want to get any music matches, so you can see why it's kind of pain in the butt when you want to do the feature. During the regular stream, those get deleted at the end of the day. They're not logged. They're not ever monetized. They're just what I do day to day while I'm gaming. Those you'll be able to see all the content. There's music. Because like I said, they don't give me a copyright strike. They're pretty nice. They tell me I can keep it, but I'm just like, meh. It was just a day goofing on video games. Like, my optimal viewer is I envision somebody who works really hard during the day and just wishes he could play Fallout during the day instead of his work. And he's able to concentrate on two things. I'd bring up some Fallout. Be like, I wonder where he's at on his gaming or what's he doing. Just something to kind of, like, obviously while you're at work you can't play the games, but you can check in on somebody who has been, if it happens to be your cup of tea. That's my ideal viewer. So I think most people can multitask nowadays. Like, I know 15 years ago the idea of watching like a Netflix show and actually doing your job was like that probably isn't a good idea. But nowadays it's like, yeah, just put it on in the background. I mean, as long as you're not landing planes or flying them. That was just near the cockpit. I think that asshole's playing. He's playing Fallout 4. He's up to play video games. We're all getting rich. But when you make a spot for the settlers, they need spots to sleep. For some reason, that little area got deleted. I mean, it's a video game. Sometimes there's glitches in the Matrix. Deja vu. What'd you say? I said there was no. How'd you just deja vu? What's that? Dude, it's the way I talk. It's the way I talk. Deja vu. I wonder when they'll make a new Matrix movie. I'd go watch that. That'd be cool. Rampage looks good. Look, when you've got comic books, you can actually pull all these up and read them. Looks like some of them fell. You would think that they could just put them back up on the rack. It's like, why'd you read them? Just leave them on the ground. Like, wait, they're not real. They're not supposed to be able to read these things. It's Dr. Moriarty all over again. Alright, so we're going to add some more. I think there's some left over here. Where is it? I have a gun that shoots bowling balls. I bet I can show at least how the gun's shooting. I don't have to shoot somebody. Let me just put these away. I tell you, these NPCs are slobs. I don't know if you know that, unless you work with them, but they're slobs. Always like leaving the refrigerator open, putting empty bottles back. I'm like, who programmed you? Didn't your programmer teach you to close the door? What, were you programmed in a barn? That's a bad joke. I got a feeling that's a bad one. So this is the Starlight Inn. How many people are here? We can check this too. 16 people. Oh, they don't have enough beds. That's alright. They can double up. Come on, be open-minded. It's alright. Don't mind the ratio.
Pretty good lately.
Yeah. She's pretty happy. Like, this is for water. That's to shoot the bad guys and to come take a shot in the face. Alright. I'd like to show you my bowling ball gun. There we go. Bowling ball, ho! I'm sure that won't hit anybody. Go on. Here, I need to demonstrate. Hold still. It won't hurt. Ah. It's like real bowling. Oh, there we go. Now, they're Nerf balls. They're not real bowling balls. That shouldn't negate the feature, please. Please. All right. For the final thing, for the coup de grace, I want to show you guys my donut shop. For, I think it's like $4.99. Like, it's not a lot. You can add that to your list of stuff that you can add to the settlements. Which watching your settlers sell and consume donuts is awesome. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. Come with me and we'll be... Don't. That wasn't a content match. I was just... Any humming is not real. It's made up. You know, like how in South Park they're like any depiction that resembles a celebrity. It's not that guy. It's not that guy. I know you think it is. I know the story indicates that it is. I know that the other little kids refer to that character by their name of that character, but it's not that guy. It's not, I swear. That's what I'm saying about what I was just humming. Wasn't that something? See, this used to be a Ninja Turtle. These were Ninja Turtles. I had a lot of Ninja Turtles running around, and now there's a lot of settlers in their underwear. Take me to the donut shop. Keep cooking until I get to speak gold tops. So she's saying, yes, these donuts, eat them. Like, I like the blue one. The tarberry filled. Tarberries. That's what they do with those things. You got a chocolate bar, maple bar, large cup. You got espresso. Here's the donut machine. You need coffee? Who needs coffee? Let's get coffee. We got the donuts. We got donuts and making donuts. This is stocked. This is another hideout. But this is for the Minutemen. They're like the police of the area. They're the hard-working good guys. But as you can see here, I'll just build something real quick. We'll find something fun.
It's 8 o'clock.
Maybe a decoration.
You're listening to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen.
So if you haven't seen this and you check out my channel once in a while,
stay safe, people.
just know this is pretty much one of my favorites. I love it. You know, worlds just get bigger and bigger the more you build. There's so many mods and storylines to still do. So this is where you consume some donuts. You don't gotta buy them here. This is like the employee lounge for the donuts. Now, where you guys take your breaks? Oh, we got it in the back of the castle. It's nice. It's nice and decorated. They got some display cases. Just in case you forget that you're selling donuts, they got a display of donuts for you. Very nice. And they got some free overstock. Keep that right here. No problem right here. Sound like Hank Hill. My name is Hank Hill. I sell propane accessories. And I like my son Bobby. I didn't say I love the boy. I said I like the boy. Maybe one day when he wakes up and grows up and sells some propane and propane accessories. I love the boy. I hug the boy right now. That's some. He's always in his room playing his video games. They go fishing with Jason Burke. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby, I'm not on the air anymore. Maybe they'll bring us back that there over there on them there Netflix. The internet with the mouse and the double click on the Netflix and internet.
Stay tuned for Minutemen Alert.
I mean, Netflix. If I bring some power towards the back here, we'll make ourselves so cool.
All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
I'm going to put a cherry on the break room pie. This is where it gets tricky. See, it's just like real life. Sometimes it just doesn't work. There we go. See, this would be a nice place to hang out, get your snack on, put your stuff right here before you get into work, or start slinging them donuts. And yes, this is what goes on in my head as I'm just thinking out loud. Well, that's where they would go. Because to me, they're real. They gotta eat. You gotta give them food. What it do? The little smiley face that says they'll make them happy. Some items just put a smile on the settler's face. There you go. Somebody will keep that one alive. Don't need that there. How about a fridge? There we go. There we go. I'm going to put that right there. Then we're going to make everybody happy. We're going to put some arcade games in here. A little pitfall. Instead, you get that? Remember, he who would pun would pick your pocket. So here's a pun. Pit boy, or pitfall. Instead, pitfall. Okay, whatever. This is a good place for him, too. Look at how high the ceilings are. Power cords in the back. I'm gonna have to move this. Let's put just see here. Let's see, we can put Red Menace 2. That's an RPG. Oh no, the Grognak one is the RPG. Pull this out just to hide that ugly power cord. Plug it in. Move the light. It's a mood killer. Turn off my light. How's that for a break room? This display case, you could totally open that. Those are good donuts right there. These are those glazed, like really sweet ass donuts. You know what we need right there? Trash can. Do they got one? Yeah. What you want? This mod, it's got it. What you need? Just give me all I'm asking. It's for nothing here. It's okay, it's a perfect job. Feel good. Ha! Coming to America. Oh, get that now. Now, there's also, like I said, there's combat in here, but I wanted to just be able to show some of the minor features. The features that won't get the video pulled as a feature. That would be if I start shooting people. So there's also the living quarters up here. The beds is where they crash. Yeah, it's pretty dark over out there. It's like prison, you don't want dark areas. And although this, like a normal game, has a storyline, this is all extra. This is all fluff, really. But hopefully, if you haven't played this, you stumble across this playthrough and inspires you to play Fallout 4. It'll probably be free one of these times.
Sometimes you'll see some.
They always have those 2 monthly games, but
It's fun to watch.
there's these purchasable stuff like the donuts and
Come after you.
outfits that just really are cool. And then create all this stuff can be filled up. Put more living area here. There's really no limit on how many villagers I can bring into this area and have them playing video games and protected. It will come under attack, and it'll be based on, you can either go and stop the attack yourself, or you can see how well your security that you built has done. And a lot of the times, if you did it right, you won't lose anybody. It'll say successfully defended. This is like the third floor bar. You can come hang out here.
This is Radio
Cool.
Freedom, broadcasting all day,
See,
all
they're
across the
dispensing.
Commonwealth.
They're getting soda.
All quiet here.
This
Stay
is
tuned for Minute
empty
Men Alerts.
alcohol.
Huh?
Orange soda. There's their props. All those used to be Ninja Turtles. All this wasn't. Nothing was here when I first started building on this area. So hopefully that's been a fun little look through the world of Fallout, showing some features that maybe you haven't seen before, or seeing a video by me, which also you haven't seen before. If so, please hit that subscribe button, and just know throughout the day I'm always on either Twitch or I'm on my channel building more to this Fallout world or playing retro video games. So if that sounds good to you, hit that like, hit that subscribe. You'll get notifications when I put new videos up and when I go live. And other than that, I hope you have a great YouTube day, and I'm out of here.
It's midnight here at Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.